Welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This will be a reading for the sign of... I'm going to go into Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever's here. Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings and that information will be down in the description. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. So it feels like you are protecting yourself. Protecting yourself. Definitely feels like a need to defend yourself, or someone feels the need to defend themselves against you. Definitely looks like a situation to where you are being overly defensive because you need to take care of yourself emotionally. It looks like someone here is overreacting. They feel the need to constantly be on guard, to be defensive, because they're not happy with themselves. This person is not happy with themselves at all. It really looks like someone who is very selfish. Very selfish. Definitely waste a lot of money, waste a lot of time, wasting a lot of energy. Especially wasting this time talking to other people or talking about other people. It truly feels like someone who's wasting their time talking about other people, researching other people, digging for information on other people. Something like that. And it feels like it's because it makes them feel good. So you're talking shit about people, but you feel like shit, is what I see. This could also be someone who's constantly on social media. Constantly on social media, trying to get attention on social media, trying to thirst trap on social media, shit like that. Constantly scrolling on social media, and again, investing time into the lives of other people instead of themselves. So this person feels like they are kind of in a position to where they are emotionally confused. Because again, they're not focused on themselves. They're focused on everything that's going on around them instead of what's going on inside of them. So it feels like throughout the month of April, something from the past is coming back around. There's a situation that is returning. Enlightenment, clarity about a situation that is coming back around. Especially if this is tied into employment, frustration and employment. A situation that you feel as if you are chasing your tail in, wasting your time in. Could be tied into a possible Capricorn. I have Gemini here, and then here's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Sorry, that just was like bloop. Leo's here too. But it definitely looks like a situation where someone is very jealous. Someone is very jealous of someone's truth, of someone's light, of someone's shining. And they're trying to block this shine no matter what. They're trying to block this shine. This is a spiritual hater. This feels like someone whose vessel is so fucking low vibrational that they're being used by an entity to fuck up someone's family or to fuck up someone's life in some type of way. It feels like they've been being used like that for the past 5 years. So it feels like this is someone coming to the realization that they are being abused by a narcissist, or someone coming to the realization that they are a fucking narcissist and that they are possessed. Truly feels like that. I have, it truly feels like someone is coming into the realization that they are being abused by a narcissist. Especially if this is a narcissistic woman who is very verbally abusive. Like very aggressive, very mean, very demeaning. Very fucking demeaning. Or this could also be a homosexual man, a very feminine man who is this way also. A very feminine man. Definitely looks like a situation to where this man really likes attention, and now he's not getting any attention. Or this person, I'll just leave it at that. Y'all take it wherever. This person is not getting any attention anymore. They don't feel like they have enough attention. And now it feels like they try to put down other people because of that. It's like, oh, you ain't shit, you ain't all that, you ain't this, you ain't that. But they're talking to the fucking King of Pentacles reversed. That's somebody who is the shit and somebody who knows that they're the shit. But this person is sitting and trying to put this other person down because they feel like shit. Like, I can't make it up. So somebody here truly needs to get themselves in fucking check, because it feels like they are really, really hating on somebody who has built themselves into success, into happiness, who has built themselves a life of abundance, and they're coming in trying to sabotage that. Truly feels like they tried to sabotage that many times, but they're trying to do that verbally, through verbal abuse, through their words. And it feels like this person is just so busy with their own life, busy with work, busy with investments that they have made, busy focusing on themselves, busy improving themselves, that they don't have time to listen to this shit no more, because they understand that this person is just trying to manipulate them out of their success, out of this new lifestyle, trying to manipulate them from taking a step into a new life. Truly feels like someone is being enticed through sex, or enticed through things that make them feel good physically in some type of way. They're being enticed through that. Oh, and in my opinion, it feels like, yeah, you're enticing this person, or whoever this is being enticed, but at the same time, they're still creating this life, this new life behind their head, or behind their head, behind your head. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what you think is going on. This is like that person who's hugging somebody. You giving this person a hug and you think you fucking them over. Say for instance, okay, this person is abusing their partner. Their partner winds up coming back, giving back into the abuse. Oh, let's reconcile. And this person is hugging them, and they just smirking behind their back, texting a whole nother motherfucker. Okay? Texting a side piece behind this person's back. Oh, I'll forgive you. I'll come back. Forgive me. And this person is embracing them, and then they just shady as fuck behind their back. That's what's happening here. So, Sagittarius, I don't know what the fuck you're on, but verbally abusing whoever this is not working. It's not working. It's just causing them to shut down. It's not attracting them to you. It's not making them want you anymore. It definitely feels like someone here is being very sneaky, and trying to kind of like throw shots at this person. Again, because they're trying to dim their light. I'm going to stalk you. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to watch everything that you do so I can try to find your flaws to hurt you with them. And this is, again, it's not going to work. Sagittarius, just let it go. You really need to give it up. I'm just going to be completely honest. You need to give it the fuck up, whoever this is. Give it up, hang it up, let this shit dry the fuck out, because this is done. This is it. Like, it truly feels like a situation where someone is fucked up emotionally and they're trying to make everyone around them feel bad too. They feel lonely, they feel manipulated, they feel, unhappy or dissatisfied with their past or the way that their life has turned out. And I'm going to make you feel like your life is shitty too. I'm going to make it seem like you haven't accomplished anything, or you don't have hope for a future either. And that's not what it is here. That's not what this is here. This is a fucking hater. This is a hater. And again, it feels like somebody here is spiritually being used by an entity, by a force, to try to break up a relationship, or especially if this was a relationship between brothers, a relationship between family members. It feels like someone here is trying to sabotage a relationship, trying to come as a wedge in between a relationship or in relationships. Feels like someone has really, really caused rifts, a lot of rifts between people because of their behaviors. But again, it's this external force that's using this person as a vessel. So I would say protect yourself spiritually, because you are susceptible to external forces, and it feels like you're being used. You're being used from what I can see. So if you're tired as fuck, if you don't feel like doing anything, you're drained or whatever, like, it's because, again, there's something fucking sucking the life out of you. It's something attached to you as a force. There's something attached to you. So definitely looks like a situation where you need to just embrace your happiness, or go find something that makes you happy, because trying to make other people miserable just because you're stressed the fuck out is whack. It's whack. And all of these people around you are going to start to realize that you're just bitter as fuck, like that you're just being a whack motherfucker. Like, I'm not, it is what it is. I don't sugarcoat my readings. This person is being whack as fuck, like, and because of their energy, it seems like nobody wants to hang around them, because they see themselves as the shit. They see themselves as the shit. They see themselves as not needing to work on anything. They see themselves as perfection, and they're a fucking liar. From what I can see, it definitely looks like chest, breast, boobs. The chest area is a really big factor. in all of this situation. But again, it feels like there's just so much like, this is so fucking whack. Like, it's just so whack. It definitely looks like someone is who thinks that they're better than other people, especially because they doll themselves up in some type of way. It feels like a person who, like, really, really focuses on material shit and thinks that because they have all of this material shit that they are better than others. But what they don't understand is nature is taking back its power. So all of that bullshit, this superficial shit, does not mean anything. So here's the reality check. Here's the reality check. You need to find something that truly feeds your soul. Find something that's truly going to make you happy so you can stop damaging the souls of other people. Because that's all this is someone with a destroyed soul, someone, and they're trying to destroy the others. It's like you're working out of a very destructive energy. It's darkness. It's darkness. This is pure darkness, and they can't hide it anymore. You can't hide these insecurities anymore. You can't hide them. Because all of this shit, it's like you've said, all of this shit made all of these statements, and now all of these webs are just interweaved and you know, tangled up and all of this. And it's like, so what you really want? What are you really saying? What are you really saying? One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. What the fuck are you really saying? That's what's happening here. What the fuck are you talking about? And you ain't talking about shit because, again, you're only, man, because you don't have anything positive to say. It's like you don't feel good about yourself, especially if this is a man and his penis size. Like, he is so insecure about his penis size. Like, that is such a big factor here. Like, he is so insecure about his size. As it feels like someone here is trying to put him on blast about the size of his dick or his sex life or his sex game in some type of way. And he's worried about that. But it feels like he's dealing with a nympho. This is a man with a small dick or a very small ego, a frail ass ego, who's dealing with a nympho or dealing with a woman who's very sexually experienced. And he can't keep up. So he feels whack. Like, he feels weak. He feels, you know, and from what I can see, it seems like he tries to put others down. He tries to make others feel like shit because of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It also could be a situation of where someone did not feel protected or didn't feel like someone protected them or defended them in the way that they wanted to or should have. So they don't want to fuck with them anymore. It's like, especially, again, because this person is only causing financial losses. This person is here just sabotaging their own fucking life, and somebody doesn't want to attach themselves to that. So you have this person, this Queen of Wands reverse type of energy, who does not give a fuck about shit but herself and causing hell in other people's lives. Queen of Pentacles reverse, that's selfishness, that's control, that's perfectionism, that's materialism, it's greed, it's selfishness. And this other person is the King of Pentacles. He's very responsible, or she is very responsible and not willing to bullshit with you or bullshit with this person. So responsibility is the biggest factor or the key into making this situation work. Taking responsibility or becoming more responsible is a huge factor in your success. But it feels like there is a lot of money being invested into shit that has to do with the physical body or physical appearance, and nothing else is being done about this. So if you want to continue to invest your money into money, hoes, cars, clothes, or, you know, or not money, because you're not investing any money into things that are going to reciprocate this money. It's just buying shit for other people to see. And it doesn't look like that energy is going to work out any longer, because, again, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. And it feels like someone here understands now that they're wasting their time and they really need to find something to do with themselves. Like, everybody has all of these things to do. Everybody's occupied doing this, and that. And I'm just here with all of my stuff. So find something else to do. Find something else to do instead of being fucking miserable. Because this is a miserable ass person. And it feels like they're bringing misery to everyone around them because of that. And they're refusing to see that because they're so entitled. This definitely could be someone who is struggling. Struggling with emotion, struggling to feel. struggling to feel. But it feels like they're judging someone or having talking shit about other people. I just literally heard skincare, something like that. So it definitely feels like all of this is a really big factor. All of this is a really big factor. I don't know how, cosmetology, beauty, the beauty industry, something like that. It feels like all of that is a really big factor in all of this. But this person is one of these people, again, that sees themselves as perfect, maybe because they work in this industry or get into cosmetology or something like that. Something like that is a huge factor. And they're starting to realize, like, okay, sure, you may look good. Sure, you may dress well. Sure, you may have all of this. But what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Mm-hmm. See advice? Open up your heart chakra. You need to become more sensitive, more empathetic. It definitely feels like welcoming in water energy, but you just are so defensive. It's like you always feel like somebody is trying to attack you, or like somebody is trying to take your spot, or somebody is trying to outshine you in some type of way. And it feels like that's only causing you disappointments. Like trying to be the top dog all the time, like is whack as fuck. Like if you're what they say, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And it feels like you constantly want to be the prettiest in the room, the most handsome in the room, the flyest in the room, the one with the most money in this room, the most knowledgeable in this room. And because of that, it's like you're not learning shit. You're not evolving because all you can do is, point. You're not learning shit. You're not learning shit. So you see yourself as knowing it all, knowing everything, and you don't know shit. And that's what universe is trying to sit your ass down to tell you. Let me humble you real quick. Let me show you what really matters. And it feels like you're still resisting this because you rather gossip and focus on what other people are doing than focus on your own demons. Especially if you have issues with your health and if you have issues with addictions, because that is a major factor here. Someone who's struggling with their health and someone who's struggling with addictions, and these addictions may be exasperating the health issues flat out. Like, I can't make this up. So it feels like someone would rather be cute and put on this front that everything is okay with them, and again, cover up their wounds with makeup. That's what the energy that I'm getting is, that someone is trying to cover up their bruises with makeup instead of allowing them to heal. Just give them time to heal. Like, damn, you don't always have to be seen. You don't always have to be seen. Don't nobody have to care about what you got going on. Just other people saying, yes, you are successful does not validate you. You have to give yourself the validation that you're looking for. And it definitely looks like a situation to where someone may have possibly gotten rid of a child in some type of way. And this situation feels like it kind of changed relationship dynamics. This feels like it happened in February of 2019. Someone possibly had got an abortion February of 2018, February of 2019. Something like that is a really big factor here. Because the signs were all there that someone was pregnant. Someone may have lost this child. The signs were all there that it's like signs were all there. Something about a baby, a pregnancy, something like that. And then it comes out, it looks like someone here is lying. This maternal figure here is lying. They lied for money. They lied for attention. They lied. Could be lying about being pregnant. But it feels like someone here lied for money, trying to sabotage this maternal figure, trying to entrap this maternal figure, trying to sabotage this maternal figure, especially if this is tied into a car or form of transportation, something like that, for sure. Definitely feels like someone was accessing something, or it feels like sabotaging someone, causing all of these mixed emotions and things like that because they were jealous, they were devious. It's a devious ass person. Feels like, again, their cosmetology is a really big factor because there's eyebrows and shit. It feels like this person doesn't have eyelashes. If they don't get their eyelashes done, they look like Kermit the Frog. That's if that helps you kind of identify who this person is. Like they need eyelashes to be able to look like they have some. That's the biggest factor here. That is the biggest factor here. And it seems like this person's energy really feels like something to do with clearing their skincare, something like that. It's a really big factor. And homosexuality or sex relationships. Sexual relationships, someone's sexual tendencies. Feels like, but that feels like that was gossip. Feels like gossip. Someone, whatever was going on, talking about someone's sexual tendencies, it feels like that was gossip. Someone was gossiping. Especially if this was tied into a possible Aries, possible Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone, it definitely feels like someone that may have gotten an abortion. February of 2018 or 2019. Those are coming up as really significant time frames. This abortion, this process, this procedure, something or like a stillborn child, a child that was actually born but was not breathing, or the umbilical cord wrapped around this child in some type of way. Because it feels like the child, it doesn't feel like this child is living. It doesn't feel like this child is living. It feels like something to do with someone posting pictures. Someone posting pictures. Someone posting pictures, taking pictures, sending pictures. Surely feels like some weird ass shit. Like someone going through someone's pictures, going through someone's photos. Here's a picture of this child. Seeing a picture of a child. Sending a picture, sending pictures. Especially if an Aquarius is tied into this. An Aquarius. Mug shots. The judicial system. Screenshots, hard evidence, concrete evidence. Because it feels like Sagittarius has been lying or not accepting the truth for a very long time. This Sagittarius looks like a fucking liar, especially if it's a woman that you're dealing with, Sag. I'll tell you that. If you're dealing with this woman looks fucking foul. She looks foul, and it feels like her reign of terror is being brought down. And it feels like it's going to affect her through her skin in some type of way. Or something about that. It feels like this feels like skin issues that are going to arise because of something that someone is doing spiritually. This definitely could be someone trying to do spiritual work that they don't understand, paying someone to do spiritual work that is not working and is backfiring, has backfired. But this person with this small dick is such a huge factor. They are a huge factor in this situation. Because this is like, dick so small, you got a vagina small. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really abnormal for a grown-ass man. This is abnormal. And this person has, like, a complex because of that. They have a complex because of that. I can't take this seriously because he's talking a whole lot of shit during sex, as if, or even talking a whole lot of shit, talking big game, like he bowed it. But this woman here is very spiteful. This woman here is very spiteful. This could be a Sagittarius woman, or a man that's dealing with a Sagittarius man that's dealing with a woman who is sabotaging your life, like sabotaging you. Again, it's like you forgive the narcissist. The narcissist hugs you. They're behind their phone, hugging you, and behind. Got them. That's what's happening. So I don't know Sagittarius, but again, this really looks like somebody who needs to get their shit together, because they've been lying for a very long time, especially surrounding a paternal figure, to a paternal figure, something like that. It feels like they've been lying for a very long time. So this may be a situation where you force, like someone that you may have had unprotected sex with, you're now forcing this person to use protection, or force this person to use protection. Because it feels like there was a baby here and somebody didn't know who their baby's father was, or something like that. Like, it feels like a situation like that where somebody does not know who the father of their child was. Or, like, it's something like that here. Or it's having sex with multiple people. So again, somebody that they used to have sex with unprotected freely, they now need to wear protection with this person, or they're asking this person to wear protection. Or abstaining from sex altogether with this person because they don't trust them. They don't trust them. It's interesting to see. It's interesting to see. And it definitely feels like this person is having sex with two people. They were having sex with multiple people, and then it feels like a child came from that. A child came from that. And somebody intuitively knows this, but this person, again, is so like focused on power and looking right, looking morally correct, that they don't want to admit their truth. So they're going to continue to make somebody else feel shitty because they know that what they were really doing behind closed doors. There's definitely someone who is projecting their demons on somebody else. They truly are. Especially if there was an Aries tied into this. This definitely feels like somebody may have been fucking somebody's friend, or that's what it really feels like. The mother of somebody's children was fucking somebody's friend or somebody's sibling. Fucking somebody that you knew. Or you were fucking somebody that your partner knew. Flat out. Flat out. And it feels like somebody has evidence of this. Somebody has evidence of this, and it feels like, again, it may be being held over their head. It may be being held over their head. Yeah, this really feels like a messy-ass love triangle, because this really short guy, this really short Aries is a really big factor in all of this, if it's possible Aries. But it feels like it's something about his size. It really feels like it's something about his size that is a big factor. Like, he lied about his size. Or, again, you may have had sex with him cheating on your person or cheating on your partner, and found out that your partner was packing, and this person didn't have shit but ego to offer you. And a quick nut. This person didn't have nothing. So now it feels like this information or this situation may be surfacing because somebody here, again, feels like they're holding it over another's head. And moving feels like it was a really big factor in this situation. Moving, changing your physical environment, something like that. Something like that. But it definitely looks like a situation where someone may not have been sure of who's fathering their kid, who's the father of their child, something like that, and they tried to tell somebody else, yes, this is your child, or or no, I haven't been messing with anybody else, no, I don't have a child, and yes, they do. Yeah, they are a father, or they are questioning again who they were messing with, or who's the father of their child. It's a really big factor. So it feels like this person manipulated multiple people into being this child's father. Or has manipulated multiple people in this situation to say that they are not the father, and tried to sabotage the situation to kind of, out of greed. It feels like out of greed in some type of way. But this person is messing with somebody that you know. This person is messing with somebody that you know, and it feels like it could be a best friend. or somebody that's very, very close to you in some type of way. It truly feels like it. It truly feels like it. It truly feels like it. Sagittarius has been messy as hell. It's been messy as hell. So again, I don't know if this is going on around you, or if you are involved in this, Sag, but it looks like something that you should stay out of, because there's a lot of gossip and there's going to be a lot of disappointment coming out of this situation. So all of this stuff is going to be revealed closer to the month of May, going into June and stuff. But whatever this lie that was told that caused someone's life to completely change, caused this shift in energy, it feels like yeah, somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody's going to step up because they want forgiveness. Somebody wants to call a truce. They want to relieve themselves from this. It definitely could be somebody who's been blackmailed. I can't make that up. Somebody who was blackmailed, or somebody, especially if they have homosexual tendencies, or again, if their penis is super, super small, it definitely feels like someone is being blackmailed. They're being blackmailed. So they're bound to a relationship or bound to a situation out of fear. Out of fear. Or someone is trying to use fear to keep someone bound to them. With threats. With it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. But it feels like somebody here is just a fucking liar. They're a liar, and it's really nothing else to it. Somebody just has to turn on their intuition to understand what's really going on. What's really going on, or what really happened, because it feels like this may have happened a long time ago and somebody just does not know the truth, but they're sitting and playing patty cake with somebody who was fucking their friend, or fucking them over, or sabotaging their life in some type of way. It's definitely a messy ass situation. Messy ass situation. Aquarius is through here a lot. Aquarius, and it feels like this Aquarius is starting to shine, or this person is starting to shine, because again, they remove themselves from the bullshit. They know that somebody here is just on trash, like they're on trash, and they don't want to be a part of it. This definitely is a situation where someone needs to change their ways. Thank you so much.